the mess that I did not pick up last time that I trained. Oh, look, you guys, I made these earrings. Let me see if you can see them. Pretty cute. I think they're pretty cute. And I'm wearing them, and I don't care, because going on theme, if you saw my post about training in my Jordans, people get really upset about it, but you know what? We only live once. So wear the outfit that you haven't worn waiting for a special occasion, because that special occasion might not ever come, because we don't know when our last day is gonna be. So I'm wearing my earrings. I'm trying to get as good as my mom. She's very good at making stuff. And yeah, easier day. I have squats, I have Spoto, then I have some accessory stuff. So let's get started. I normally like to start with bench, but what am I gonna do? I don't know. I think actually I am just gonna do bench first, and then squat, and then do the accessories. So real quickly, it doesn't matter what you do first. I mean, I wouldn't do the accessory stuff before I do my main movements, but if the bench is already set up and you don't want to like take it out and do a squat first, you can go ahead and bench first. It's not going to ruin things. I like to bench first because it almost feels like a warm-up in comparison to doing squats sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna bench first just because that's what I wanna do. I feel like laying down before I have to squat some weight. If you are using the app, there is a little warm-up button at the top of your exercises, and all that's gonna do is take you through a warm-up progression before you get to your working sets. Now, do you have to use that? No. If you already know how you like to warm up, you already know what kind of jumps you like to take, by all means, go ahead and warm up in that way. If you're kind of unsure and you just want more guidance, click that little warm-up tab, and it's gonna take you through warm-up protocol to get you to your working weight. So hopefully you're not one of those people that have done this, but sometimes people see the working weight and they jump straight to that weight before they do any kind of warm-ups. Warm up beforehand. Before I got to the 60 kilos, I did the bar. And then I did, let me see how I do the conversion. So I did the bar, which is 20 kilos, and then I did 40 kilos, then I'm gonna do 60 here, and then I'm gonna jump to my working weight, which is 67.5 kilos. These are Spoto presses, so if you say, oh, it's not touching your chest, it is not supposed to. You want to come down as fast as you can and then stop it like a half inch above the chest, pause for a second, and then go back up.
I want the music, I want the music, I want the music.
Debating if I want to throw on knee sleeves today. It's not a heavy day, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm honestly just lazy and don't want to put them on. And which is crazy because I wear mediums. I don't squeeze into smalls or extra smalls. I honestly don't know how people who are bigger than me squeeze into really tiny knee sleeves. I almost feel sometimes when they're too tight, especially when I would compete and you'd have a belt on, knee sleeves, if ever, I don't know, I just felt like I couldn't breathe. So I don't know, if you're one of those people that is bigger than me and squeezes into a small, extra small, please tell me how you do it and how you get through your sets without feeling like the circulation is being cut off. Because the thing that I hate the most is when I have the bar on my back and I can't feel my feet. So mediums, but I don't know. I'm gonna see how it feels. Might just go sans knee sleeves today. I'm gonna go without knee sleeves. So one thing to keep in mind if you're gonna go no belt, no knee sleeves is it is going to make stuff harder or feel harder, even though people say knee sleeves don't help. If it mentally helps you descend into the hole faster and then you take them off, you might slow down. So keep that in mind. Probably would not recommend if you're been wearing them, just wear them throughout the whole block. Again, I'm being lazy today, but also keeping in mind that if this feels heavy, because I am in a bridge block and it's 3 to 6 reps, if I need to stop at 3, I'll stop at 3. And then if I need to throw my knee sleeves on, I will go ahead and do that. But make sure you adjust your maxes if you're going beltless or if you're going without knee sleeves and those things really help you mentally or physically. Both count. I know for me, mentally, I love knee sleeves. I think it does help me feel a little bit more confident descending into the hole. It is so hot, I'm sweating. I kept my reps at 3, 4, 3s and 4s, just depending on how it was feeling. I don't know if you guys noticed, but, and this isn't an issue of not wearing knee sleeves or not, but I noticed that some of those reps, as I was going down, I was losing my positioning. So, you know, you want to have full foot pressure. By that we mean you don't want to be too far forward on your toes or too far back onto your heels. But, and I'll cue up a video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I noticed on a few, like on the second rep, I'd come down like this, almost like at a vertical shin angle, then retry to get my positioning to get back onto my toe. Because if you get forward, if you get pressure onto the big toe, that's gonna keep your knee forward longer so that you can use your quads. So for me, when I fail a lift, it's usually because this happens. I shift back into this angle and then there's nowhere for me to go. I kind of get stuck there. So you'll notice on the second or the third rep, which is why I was racking it at 3. One, because it's hot and I'm feeling tired, but also I just noticed my technique was failing me and I just could not feel my feet. I couldn't get that 3 points of contact. And I will say, I hate to be that person that says, oh, because of certain shoes, but I've noticed when I squat in these J's versus when I'm squatting in my Pandas, my other Nikes, it's just got more of a flatter sole so that I'm able to actually really feel my feet versus on these because it is a little bit higher here in the back. I tend to shift back, which is one reason that I also do not wear squat shoes because the heel is too elevated for me and I almost overcorrect and start to shift back every time I'm in squat shoes. So because I noticed that, I just went ahead and I would rack it when my technique started failing, which is what you want to do in a bridge block. So now I have box jumps. I've been doing box jumps with like a 20, I think it's 27-inch box. I don't have that in here. So I'm just going to swap that out and I'm gonna probably make these a little bit more difficult by going from my knees to my feet up to here. And hopefully I make the bench. I have missed things before, you guys, it happens. But don't fall. I'll probably add weight to these, but first one, let me just make sure that I'm gonna land on the bench. So we'll see. So going from knees to feet, bench. 1. My heart is beating so fast. Jumping is hard. Okay, pullovers. Talked about this before. This is not a chest exercise to me. This is a back exercise. If you feel it in your chest, I guess good for you. I just don't, so consider it a back exercise. I like to set the dumbbell here, and I don't like to lay across the bench, mainly because I'm kind of short, so I don't like that my feet can't reach. I like to put my hands like this, grab the dumbbell, slide over and up, and then get my feet where I want them to be, squeeze my butt, and then reach as far back as I can go, get a good stretch, come back up to the top. I'm sweating so much, like it's disgusting. Also from sweating and then my floors being dirty, my knees are disgustingly dirty as well, but gotta get it done. Next couple things are easy because this is like 2 sets each. Bounded glute kickbacks, side laterals, and then straight bar curls. So it should go pretty good. You guys know I love my Spoto exercises. I actually love banded glute kickbacks. Don't neglect them. I don't know. I like them. I think they're great. You can make these harder by getting a heavier band or scooting back. So I always say, if you're using a band, kind of know where your feet are so you kind of have a line. So if you want to make it harder, you know to scoot your foot back and you can make it harder that way. Okay guys, that is it for me. I am literally, my hair, look at it, how wet. It is probably like 95 degrees in this garage right now. I'm sweating. And I'm not like a sweaty person, but yeah, today got me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, please write those below. Please like and subscribe. It helps me to just get more followers and get pushed up into those stupid algorithms. But as always, if you guys want to join the best community, juggernautai.app, you get 2 weeks free. And until next time, bye.